Hi my dear children, today we are here in this forest to study about plants. If we look around, we can see a large number of plants here, a wide variety of plants. Look, there are larger, medium-sized, small plants around us. These plants are very important part of our ecosystem. Now let us study about the parts of a plant. Here, look at this small plant. You know the parts of a plant. This is a leaf of a plant. Here, this plant has so many leaves. Look at the shape of the leaf. All the plants have the same shape. Leaves are same shaped. No, this particular plant has a particular shape of leaf. But if you look at a mango tree, the leaves may not be like this, different shape. Okay, and then you can see these leaves are arranged around the stem. You can see the stem of a plant, and here just below that you can see the roots of a plant. These are the important parts of a plant: leaves, stem and roots. Here is another plant of which the stem is not hard, it is green in color. Look at the shape of the leaf. Is it same as this plant's leaf? Both are different. Then this is a feature by which we can identify a plant. If you find a mango tree, you will identify it. You know that is mango tree. How can you identify that? By observing it closely, you will look at its leaves, its stem, its different parts, and thereby you will come to the conclusion this is a mango tree. So the leaves help us to identify a plant. The shape of the leaf, the size of the leaf, and sometimes even the scent, aroma of a leaf help us to understand the plant. For example, mint. You can identify a mint by smelling it. You can identify a lemon leaf by identifying it, by smelling it. Next, we can study about the different types of plants. Plants are different types. You look around, you can see different types of plants around us. See, here is a tree, there are some bushes, there are grasses. What are these all? This plants can be classified into three groups. Number 1, trees, 2, shrubs, and 3, herbs. What are trees? Look at this plant. It is tall in size. First feature of a tree, tree is tall in size. Number 2, look at the stem. The stem of this plant is thick and hard. This is a very beautiful tree. I love to hug it. Children, don't cut trees. Trees are our wealth. They play a very important role in our nature. They are helpful to us in many ways. So please love trees. Please love plants. Don't cut them. Okay? Now we can study second type of plants. They are shrubs. Look at this plant. This is a shrub. What is the difference between this tree and shrub? Shrub is not as tall as a tree. They are medium sized. This is still a sapling, and when it grow up. Another example I will tell you, rose plant is a shrub. It has thick stem. Dear children, still there are other groups of plants. Here is a plant. It is growing on this tree. This type of plants we call them climbers. This is climbing on this tree. Why it is climbing? It cannot stand upright. Its stem is weak. The stem of this plant is weak, so for support it grow on this tree. Such plants are called climbers. You have so many examples in your home. Money plant, passion fruit plant, bitter gourd, they are climbers. Here is a very beautiful wild plant in front of you. Now we can go and see some creepers. These are fruits of this plant. I don't know actually what is this fruit is. I know this is a wild fruit. Yeah, I don't know this is edible or not. Surely there will be seeds inside. Yeah, here is the seed of this fruit. I think it is bitter in taste. So these seeds on falling on suitable place will germinate and produce new tree of this kind. This is a sapling I uprooted from here. The parts of this plant, leaves, stem and roots. Now we can discuss about the functions of each part. Roots, you know, they are growing in the soil. What is the function of a root? It is the roots that fix the plant firmly in the soil. You know, during strong wind, the plant is not falling down. It is not uprooted easily because the roots spread on the soil and hold the plant firmly in the soil. So, first function, roots fix the plant firmly in the soil. Second thing, this plant need water, minerals, etc. From where this plant gets water and minerals? From soil. Plant absorb water, minerals and other materials from the soil. So the function of the root is to absorb water and minerals. Two functions we discussed. Number one, roots hold the plant or anchor the plant in the soil. Number two, absorb water and minerals. Then look at the stem. What do the stem do? It is the stem that hold the leaf properly towards the sunlight. Leaves are attached to the stem. So stem hold the leaves firmly, properly, each leaf facing towards the sunlight. Number one. Secondly, stem transport water and minerals that is absorbed by the roots into the leaves. Plants want water and minerals in their leaves. So how do these water and minerals reach in the leaves? It is through the stem. Stem transport the absorbed water and minerals by the roots into the leaves. And also leaves prepare food. That prepared food is also taken into different parts of the body of the plant through the stem. So we have two functions. Number three, the functions of a leaf. What do the leaves do? Yes, leaves prepare their food. The process of preparing food is called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process of making food by green plants in the presence of sunlight. So leaves prepare food and that That is the first function. Secondly, plants breathe. They perform breathing with the help of their leaves. There are very fine, microscopic, very fine holes. We call them stomata. Through these pores, plants are absorbed, leaves are able to absorb oxygen for their breathing, carbon dioxide for their photosynthesis. So they are able to breathe with the help of the leaves. Two functions. And some plants will have flowers. These plants do not carry flowers and fruits. This is a herb. Look at the herb. Look at this herb. Its stem is weak and tender. It is easily breakable, fragile. It is tender and it have leaves. It has green stem. Look at the roots. This type of root system is called fibrous root system. Fibrous root system. Same type of roots. All the roots are formed from the base of the plant, and there is no large root from here, and only so many small roots spreading from the base. This type of root system is called a fibrous root system. So the features of a herb: number one, they have weak, tender stem and also green in color. Secondly, they are short in size. They have fibrous root system. This is another type of plants. These plants are called creepers. Creepers. Look at the stem. Stem is weak, so that it cannot stand up. This plant cannot stand upright. So it is seen growing over the surface, spreading over the ground. It cannot stand up. Examples in your home: pumpkin, watermelon are examples for creepers, creeping plant. Dear children, I hope you enjoyed today's class. Today's class, it was in a forest area. We saw so many trees, herbs, shrubs, also creepers, climbers, fruits, flowers, and even learned the functions of different parts of a plant. I will be coming with another section. See you. Bye-bye. Thank you.